Hey guys, it's Melissa. This is going to be, I think, my third Thrifty Crafter Tip video. I wanted to show a few things. This one is actually a little shelf that is from, what was it, Lowe's. And it says it's a, God, what did it say? Hold on. It's a tie bar. So I'm sure some of you know who are in maybe construction, or maybe your husbands are, or you are, you know what that is. I don't know what it's for, and it was on like a clearance rack, and these were actually 25 cents, this little black shelf here. So I thought it would fit, and this is right where my Cricut's usually here, but I have my laptop here now. So this little alcove that is normally, you know, a wasted space. So I added, this is the, many of you have seen these, this is the IKEA rods that are like something crazy cheap, like maybe $1 or $2 for this little one. And then I have a big one which I'm going to show you, but these are great. They hold the stamps. Some of them, like, I have to turn a certain way because unfortunately they're not all made the same. Like this little one has to sit up here on the back of that, or else it would slide through. So just wanted to share that with you, but many of you have seen that, but some of you are new to scrapbooking, you may not have seen. These are from IKEA, this little rail, and it's a, like, I think it's actually a tail, meant for like tails for a bathroom tail bar, but I think more crafters use them than probably people use them for the bathroom, because they're great for punches and storing punches. And I find of all the punches, the Martha Stewart punches store the best on there, because I'll show you here. This is just a part of my, I have an L-shaped desk which came with this house. Well, it wasn't going to, but when we were making our deal on the house, we said, you know, whatever the amount was plus the desk, this was actually in the downstairs bedroom, because it was perfect for my scrapbooking. It's like L-shaped. You've probably seen it in my scrapbook room video. But these are just like, let me see if I can back up to show you a better idea. I showed you this. This tip up here, where behind here stacked on all my with my stickles and my stamps are, I'm recycling my all my, if you can see it, you can see from this angle all my Cricut boxes, and I just have them staggered in like rows, and I'm using them because I have about 90 of them, and I don't use them in the boxes. I don't like storing them that way. So I just use them as tiers to hold up, you know, more stamp storage, which is the top. This is the top of my shelf. So in here it has these little, yeah, there we go, we can see a little better. These little coves or whatever, and I took a couple, I tried to make it work for me. So in here I have my Stampin' Up! Cardstock, the ones that are thicker for making cards, because I don't like when the cards are too like flimsy. And up here is my new favorite, well, it's been a while, but the paper tray ink cardstock is, in my opinion, one of the better ones. That they just hold up a lot better than, and then don't get me wrong, I love, this is a mess over here, but these ones that come from like Joann's, like, let me see if I can pull one out, show you. I'm sure you've all seen it. Well, this one's from Tuesday Morning, so that's not it. But, oh, here we go. So, for example, packs like these that are from, this one I think is from Joann's, these packs, they're slightly thinner, but these are great. I like to use all these colors for my Cricut cuts, because they're just, because actually the paper tray ink, sometimes you might even have to do multi-cut with them, because I don't recommend them for the Cricut cuts most of the time, because they have a hard time cutting out because they're a little too thick. So I save these, and they seem to last a long time when I do this, because you can get two cards if you do the A2 size to every 8.5 by 11. And they really last, because I only use these for card bases, and then I use the cheaper paper for my Cricut cuts. But I wanted to show you this little thing here. So that's where I have that paper in here, and then in my desk here, and this is how I store these type of stamps, that the newer ones that are making them sleek, because they will not fit on these rails, because it would slide right through. So I just have the ones that I have stacked up here, and then some of these slim ones that are down in this row. I have my Copics here for now. They're probably going to move. And then these are my Stays On ink and my Memento Tuxedo Black, and those ones, and another punch. And I showed you this little, excuse my mess here, I'm working on cleaning it. This is just a cardboard box, a literal cardboard box that I think something, it might even been my Gypsy shipped in, I'm not sure. The outer one, not the actual Gypsy box. and it stores the Stampin' Up. I don't have every Stampin' Up color, but these are the ones I have, and I'm happy with these because it's a good variety. A dark and a light of each color is pretty much what it is. And it works perfectly. This little box, because you see it's like right under my desk there, so that's all that is. So that is not what I wanted to show you though. And then I did show you in another video, so this is a tip that's really been working for me. This is, like I showed you, the alcove where a normal, like probably the big desktop computers would be back when because this desk is older. For when you had the big huge thing, but all I have is my laptop, and normally my Cricut sits here anyway. I just have it moved right now. So, like I showed you, I used the magnetic sheets, or maybe some of you didn't see the video, to use this space, which was just wasted, and I had a little 3M hook on here that was holding like templates or my Cricut mat. But I got this idea, and I ran to Walmart to pick them up. Let's see if I can find them. Of course I can't right now, but it's just magnetic sheets, and it came 2 to a sheet. So there's one back here. You probably can't see it because this is already black. And I put the 2 sheets here, and these, I don't have a lot of Spellbinders dies, but these are the ones I have. So now they're out, instead of me have to dig them out or dig them out of the envelope or whatever, because I did have them, I clip it up. And this way they're, you know, magnetics here, and none of them have fallen. It's been just strong enough, and then I just pick one off as I need it. So that, and then I have all my new MFT, my favorite things, the Dynamics dies, and then the gift tag holder. So I have all these up here, so where they're just, you know, they're right with a magnet sticking up there, and none of them have fallen, and they've been up there for close to 2 weeks now. So that's another idea. If you have any space that you're not using, and I even thought, I'll show you up here, I could even stick them up here once I start getting more, because I've been doing that, you know, with these my favorite things. So I have more space along the edges to fill them up if they're little. But I can even start storing them right here, you know, up here, because that would hold it. And I'll have plenty more space for them. So I have some extra magnetic sheets. But that's a great, if you have any, because they're so thin, if you have any area and you could store them, then I'm big on trying to get things out. That's my big goal, to get things out where I can see them, because even since I've done this, I've used these so much more, because if I'm stamping an image and I want to put on a card, I can quick pull one out and say, is this the right size? And if it's not, put it back or grab the next size, where maybe before I'd be like, I don't feel like digging them out. So that's another thing I showed in a video. But what I wanted to share here is the way I store I did like a little sample catalog, the way I try to view my Cuttlebug folders. So this was an old little recipe thing, and this is where I have them. But as you can see, it's hard to, and although I labeled them happy birthday, bird gray, I labeled them what I think they are. Some of them not, all of them are not the actual name for them, like this one actually was the right name, Peppermint Twist. So that helps, but in order for me to see better what they were, so I keep them in here. So that's how, and this was an old little recipe box, I just put this on the front of it, so it just holds all them in there. But what I did to make it a little easier, and I plan on doing for all my edger punches, so that way I know what I have. So I'm going to punch out all of, not this one, but like see this scallop one or this heart border or all the different borders, and try to get them onto one page. So, you know, kind of like a reference, you can just see what you have, and then, you know, go further to look for the actual punch, so you can see, you know, when you have an idea for a card. But what I did, this was just a little binder from the dollar store. And I just have these, I think these were also from the dollar store, but you could get better ones. These are kind of crappy. But the little sheets that would normally, you know, go for 8.5 by 11 paper. And I just did samples with all my scraps. I did samples of all the Cuttlebug folders, so I can see, you know, actually what the print of it is before I decide which one I want to use. So I tried to group them together, and this one's like texture, so I got the swirls, the dots, this, whatever this is, animal print, the tiny little dots, and then I tried to group them. These are just my little notes on here. This one's card format, because that's like the little blank spot here for a card. The distressed stripes, the scallop lines, the brick, and then here I did, let me see if I can get it for stand up so you can see it better. There we go. Sorry for the glare. But this one's birthday, and I got, you know, I tried to put the birthday, you're invited, all the numbers, the happy birthday down here, and this little present here, which could be used for Christmas too. But I just tried to group them the best I can. This one says Christmas patterns. So I have all my Christmas together, the little snowman one, the snowflakes, the little bird on the tree, the embossed Christmas tree. This one's more Christmas patterns. This one is the swirl one. There's little Christmas balls, ornaments. And this one, little Sizzix, I think it was, Merry Christmas one. This one I really like. I got it for like $3 on eBay. I love my eBay when I finally win, you know, an auction that didn't get the prices blown up because people get into a bidding war. But I try to limit myself at a certain point. But some of these I got really cheap. Here's a peppermint, like little peppermint patties for Christmas, scallop lines, and then I group my wedding together. So there's love, hearts, the little mini hearts. I like that one a lot too. And this like Victorian type one, whatever. I don't even know if that would be the name for it, but so wedding stuff. And then these are creepy Halloween. So I don't even think this one's for Halloween, but it looks creepy to me, so I put that there. And just these ones and these little sticks or whatever. And then I have my thank you ones. And there, and then this one I just wrote 5x7 because this is the one 5x7 I got. And I got that one because sometimes I like to do bigger cards, and because this was another thing on eBay, I didn't realize what I was bidding on. Well, I guess I didn't realize how many it was, but I pretty much ordered a huge quantity of 5x5 envelopes. So I've been trying to make cards that way, and like most of you know, with these smaller embossing folders, it'll leave blank spots on the sides. It's not quite big enough. So I invested in, I only have a few of the big ones, but this big, so I'll show you a comparison to size, the 5x7 embossing folder from eBay, because look at the size of that compared to this one. Let's see, to show you. Yeah, so that way I can do my card and I won't have to worry about hiding the seam, or it'll just take care of the big areas. So those were my thank you, and then I just grouped it. This one is like the chandelier one. I think these ones were just the random seashell one. What looked like bubbles to me, I don't even know that's the right name. This one was for baby, the little 10 fingers and toes one that most of you have probably seen. I think that might be it. Yep, that's it. And then I have space to do more. But maybe on here I'd like to do just do a sample of the border of all the punches I have. So that way I can quick go, which one would go best for this card, and then, you know, then choose the stamp from there. Because I like to see it better than to just look around for my punches, and it'll save some time. So just wanted to share that quick idea, quick, cheap, inexpensive. You just get, you know, you get it from the dollar store, or some of you may even have these at home from old ones from your kids. You know, it doesn't have to be anything fancy, and you could alter it if you want. But for now, it's just the plain that it was in. But that helps me, and then I just keep it, you know, right along here, and I just pull it out as I needed. So just wanted to share that with you guys, and maybe give you an idea of how to make things a little easier for yourselves. And I will be sharing more videos soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.